Good afternoon. I'm Steve Flavell. I'm co-CEO of LoopUp. And LoopUp is in a world that I'm quite sure is not at all dear to any of your hearts, conference calls. In particular, we're in the world of everyday conference calls and remote meetings. So team meetings, project meetings, client meetings, management meetings, everyday stuff. And we're all about trying to get rid of the mess that's grown up with this industry in two key ways. Firstly, audio conferencing, still what 80% of the market does today. How do you cut through the chaos that's grown up with audio conferencing? Things like not knowing who's on the call, trouble getting in, background noise, classic stuff like that. And secondly, how do you tempt more than 20% of the market to do something a little bit richer? How do you make web conferencing simple enough and clear enough that more than 20% of the world will do it, rather than just emailing out the slides? A little background, we've got 4 offices: London, San Francisco, Boston, and Hong Kong. We've been in the market since '06. And we're 60 people, growing quickly and hiring, and we'll be 80 in a couple of months' time. So why is it that no one likes conferencing? What are all the annoyances? And if you just glance down this slide, hopefully they'll all come flooding back from calls you were on just the other day. Some classics here. You know, trouble getting on with access codes, not knowing who's on the call, all the who just joins, problems with background noise, issues sharing slides. You know, these are things that annoy people every day. And it's not just the fact that they annoy people. These waste real time and value. We did a study recently with Zogby, interviewed 500 companies over here in the US, 500 in the UK. And it turns out that on average, 23% of all time on conference calls is wasted. You know, that equates to over $6 billion a year of wasted value. You know, this is an industry that's been around over 15 years that manages to waste more value than the size of the market. It's a pretty shabby state of affairs, really. So what does LoopUp do? How do we make this better? You know, LoopUp's all about guiding mainstream business professionals through a really simple and yet richer experience, one that they don't have to be trained on. A LoopUp probably starts with needing to get an invitation out to your guests. You know, you can do this from one of our smartphone apps, you can do it from a web page. A lot of our customers are Outlook users, they're shown on the screen here. If you want to send out an invitation, you just click Schedule. It opens a regular meeting request, and you just insert the join details in, 2 clicks, and it's ready to go. You know, you wouldn't have to be trained on that. Winding forward now to the time of the call, as host, the first thing you know as soon as your first guest joins the meeting is you get an alert, both to your desktop and your smartphone, saying, hey, you know, someone's just joined your meeting, would you like to see who? You just click yes, and then it shows you a live readout of who's joining your meeting in real time. As soon as you want to join, you can, of course, always dial in the normal way if you want, but with LoopUp, there's an easier way. You click Add Join, say you want to join as leader, choose which phone you want to join from, and then the conference dials out to you straight away. You don't have to worry about dial-in numbers and access codes. During the meeting, you're in control. You can always see who's speaking. If someone's missing, you can add in missing participants. Just choose who from your contacts book, and the conference dials out and brings them into the meeting. You have control over each leg, so if one of your guests has background noise, perhaps they're in the airport, you can just click their line and mute them. There's a set of call-wide controls. You can add billing codes if you want. You can record the call. And all of these controls that you have on the smartphone apps are also available from our website as well if you happen to be at your desk. That's shown on the left-hand side of the screen. And this is all about that first piece. How do you get rid of those annoyances on audio? Over on the right-hand side is our answer to the second piece. How do you persuade more people to do something richer? And that's this big orange button staring you in the face. And if at any time during any conference call you want to share a presentation, show a product demo, show a website, you just click the orange button, and you're sharing everything with one click within the yellow rubber band. How's LoopUp doing? We have over 1,500 enterprises, a concentration in the mid-market and professional services worlds, and we have over 4 million LoopUppers joining LoopUps each year. We have 4 carrier partner distribution deals, BT globally, CSL and Smartone in Asia Pacific, and Lime in the Caribbean. Finally, I'd like to extend a sort of personal invitation to anyone in the room. We'd like to invite all of you to join a free summer of LoopUp. In the fall, we'll be launching our prosumer product, and in the run-up to that, we'd like to invite you to join that experience. There won't be any call charges throughout this summer of LoopUp. All you have to do, just drop an email to me at NOAH@loopup.com, and do it right now if you like. Just a blank email, and we'll get you set up in that program with the free LoopUps. Love to chat with any of you over a cocktail, and thank you very much.